Melinda Z again with Globe Life Liberty National Division. This video is all about what we do at Globe Life and how we're different, and also a small overview as to what we can offer. If you haven't already, please watch my video prior to this, which just tells a little bit about who Globe Life is. All right, let's get started. So here we are with what we do at Globe Life. One of the things you're going to hear me say a lot is going to be at no cost to you, at no cost to the employers. So again, at no cost to the employers, we help attract and retain employees with much needed benefits. Especially in this climate these days, you might have experienced yourself how hard it is sometimes to find the right workers to fit the job description, to fit your culture. And then once you do go through that long and costly process, you might find that it might be a little difficult to retain, especially your best employees that are helping your business grow. Offering benefits such as the ones that we offer at Globe Life will help in both of those aspects. Additionally, it's great for your employees because it helps those employees protect what they care about most. And that, of course, might be their family or other factors in their life. And then lastly here at Globe Life, we get to help employers and employees save valuable tax dollars. So if you really look at this, it's a win-win-win because Globe Life, you as the employer and your employees, everybody gets what they want. We want to help people, you want to help your employees and save money, and your employees want to protect what's important to them while also saving money. How are we different? I mean, I'm sure you've heard a lot of things from insurance companies, and I'm sure at this point every insurance company looks the same. But I'll tell you, Globe Life is different. Number one, unique life benefits. We are able to offer something that no one else in the country is able to offer. I am going to get into that a little bit later because it is the pièce de résistance. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you also about the fact that we also use a needs-based approach. And what that means is we do a thorough assessment of your employees' needs, and we only recommend coverage that they need versus coverage that they don't. Most of our clients already have some sort of benefits package in place, and what we look to do is fill the gaps and make sure that everybody gets exactly what they want and exactly what they need without having to pay extra. Lastly, we provide introductory offers for every single employee. And actually, let me start there with those introductory offers because they are quite impressive. So one of the things that we offer is an automatic accidental death coverage. And this is at absolutely no cost to you, absolutely no cost to your employee. Did you know that according to the National Safety Council, accidental injury is the third leading cause of death in the United States? So in order to help protect your employees against this unexpected life event, we offer $3,000 coverage for every single employee enrolled. And that's just right out the door. So let's say you have 10 employees. That's $30,000 of coverage right there. Let's also pretend that each of these employees are married. So their spouse will also get $3,000 worth of coverage for accidental death right out the door. So where we had $30,000, now we have $60,000. Now let's say that each one of these couples has at least one child. In Florida, with our accidental death coverage, each child is entitled to $2,000 worth of accidental death coverage for no cost to you, no cost to your employees. That is our introductory offer gift to you. Additionally, we offer a non-insurance discount card. So they'll get access to a national network of quality discount health services with thousands of local providers providing discounts on vision and hearing, prescription drugs, chiropractic care. You know, those are some of the things that may not be included in a standard health plan, but we offer that, again, no cost to anybody. Best of all on this, if you are the employer, then we let your employees know that it's you who negotiated this. It's you who wanted them to have these benefits. So you get a gold star and a hero status in their life. Going back to what I was saying earlier about what makes us different with our needs-based approach, you know, if you think about the coverage that you're currently offering your employees, let's think about, you know, unfortunately, we have to think about these kind of things, but if your average employee did pass away, would your policies that you're offering them give them enough money to cover their final expenses? And even if it did so, how much money would then be left in the bank to replace the income lost? And then would there still be money left over to help protect their house, their mortgage, their secure home? Usually I'll find that the answer is no. And then even if we're not even talking about passing away, but just some major medical event in our lives, like cancer, heart attack, stroke, some accident that might leave them disabled, would they have enough money to be able to keep their family with an income, keep them secure? Usually I find that the answer is no. And so when we assess the needs, we look at things like this and see if, you know, how we can fill that gap, bridge that chasm, and make sure that everybody is covered in the best way, which I know as an employer is really what you want. So wouldn't you want to make sure that you were able to provide your employees with those valuable benefits? I think the answer would most likely be yes. So the one thing that I started with, what makes us different, is we have access to this unique life benefit that, again, nobody else in the country is able to offer. And that is our group term life, which allows us to offer coverage to age 100 and an option to have that all paid off by age 65. So if you think about that, if you pay it off by 65, then from 65 until 100, then there's no extra premiums. In fact, if the employee retires, if the employee leaves your place of business or moves away or whatnot, that policy is portable. Premiums never increase, benefits never decrease, and all that money is coming from pre-tax money. So you, as the employer, and also your employees, get to save the valuable tax dollars in the pre-tax scenario. Now, let's assume that we're going for $30,000 coverage, and I want to show you the difference between whole life and the group term that we offer. If your employees were paying a whole life policy on a weekly basis, they would be paying about $17 with no tax benefits. But if they're doing our group life for $30,000 coverage, approximately they would pay about $8 and change, plus about $1.75 as a tax benefit. So in the end, they'll only be paying about $7. So if you break it down, one side is $17, the other side is $7. That's a $10 difference. And over the course of a year, that's a minimum of $520. Over here, you'll see my little piggy bank on the right-hand side that's showing you it could be up to $531 just for this kind of scenario. Of course, everything will differ, but that is a great, great differentiation, a great savings, and it's something that our clients and their employees have really, really enjoyed the benefits of. Again, in this unique benefit that we're able to offer, income replacement can help replace the employee's income for their family. Mortgage production can be used to help pay off the home for the family. And that benefit option can be paid out in one of two ways. It can be in a monthly income settlement kind of situation, or just a lump settlement up to $200,000, of which they can allocate that in any way they would like. So really we offer so much flexibility and so many things. And again, as an employer, I know that you would want your employees to have these benefits. We also offer something as supplemental to major medical, because did you know that the #1 cause of personal bankruptcy in the United States is debt from a medical event? So cancer, according to the American Cancer Society, will affect 1 out of every 3 people in the United States. Now, they may not get it, but it'll still affect them in some way. And we offer a benefit plan with no lifetime maximum that'll start from the moment that the diagnosis comes through and then take them all the way through the treatment. So chemo, radiation, hospitalization, even transportation back and forth from doctor's appointments and medical treatments, whether it's for your employee or whether it's for their neighbor who's accompanying them, their family members that are trying to support them. It really takes care of everything. And additionally, speaking of serious illnesses, we have heart attack and stroke. So heart attack's the #1 killer, stroke is the #2 killer. One of those events will happen every 40 seconds in the United States, but we offer a policy that includes benefits from $10,000 to $50,000 cash lump sum, just paying it out. It also covers kidney failure and organ transplants, and that would definitely help supplement income. That would definitely help cover any medical expenses or ancillary expenses incurred by dealing with this life event, and we're so proud to be able to offer that. Lastly, I'll talk about our Accident Protector Max. This is coverage for the entire family, 24 hours a day. Whether the primary is on the job or off the job, it does not matter, and it pays cash directly to the insured. And this covers more of the emergency stuff, going to the ER, initial hospitalization, confinement, even intensive care, which you'll find in your policies, a lot of things do not cover intensive care. And then more importantly, once the paperwork is filed, then your employee is going to get a direct deposit right into their bank account, and they won't have to haggle, they won't have to wait for approval. We want to make sure that everybody is covered as soon as possible. And that's really what we're about. We're about protecting your employees, we're about protecting our clients. So that was just a brief overview of the stuff that we can offer. I would love to get more in depth with you. If you want to check into the next video, it's going to basically be what happens next. What are the next steps? How can you take advantage of all of the benefits that I just spoke about for your employees? And what would I have to do in order to get your employees started as soon as possible? So if you would, click on over to the next video, and I look forward to seeing you there. More importantly, if I'd wet your whistle in any way, give me a call and I'd be happy to come down to your place of business at your convenience and show you in person how everything that I just mentioned would work with your company.